put that mask on. Took some getting used to. I used to wear them more like as a nurse when I do isolation, you know, take care of people in isolation. But it's been a long time since I wore one of those. And the thing was figuring out how to use it with my oxygen, because it knocked my oxygen thing off of my ear and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. If I look different than I will the rest of the video, it's because right now I'm on my webcam and I'm going to be using my video camera.
But I wanted to say hello quick, so I just said hello quick.
Gas prices. I guess they're promoting the ethanol. They had a deal on Pure Nebraska this morning. People are saying that the corn should be used for food. Well, Ricketts was talking about how they use the corn and it both produces fuel and some kind of protein-based food that they feed to cattle, so that goes into the beef. So it's not like waste, and that's what most of our corn here is used for, is for feed. So, but they sure did lose a lot of it this year. Well, corn they can plant in the summer, but they've got to get all that crap cleaned up out of the fields before they can plant any. Well, planted in the spring. We're on our way to Beatrice, or Beat Rice, or Beatrice as it's supposed to be called, for some appointments for me. I guess these kinds of irrigation systems here, I guess they're self-driven by the water pressure. There's no motor or generator or anything. They're just, the water pressure drives them. But mostly you see them over toward central Nebraska because that's where the aquifer is. I would think this rainwater is probably starting to fill some of that back up again. I don't know how much the aquifer actually gets down.
See that?
They probably have a well or something.
See that motor right there?
Oh, so these ones do use a motor.
That's a pump.
Okay, so it's a well that they pump up from. Yeah, but it's still driven by the water across the river. So whatever direction the water is flowing, that's the direction it moves, or it moves the opposite direction. Or it's spraying. I don't think they're probably thinking of using it right now. Wet enough. I want you to look at those clouds. That's pure cloud cover. And it is going to be a stormy night according to the weather tonight. So I'm going to be up most of it. We stopped by Walmart before we came home today. This is the stand I've been using for my camera, and it is getting so flimsy. And we stopped and I picked this one out. This is a much sturdier one, and it's got a much better thing up here. Anyway, so I'm hoping this camera, I can't show you right now because I'm holding it. But the screw, where it screws into this right here, is clear up here right at the front of the camera. So all the weight is pulled backward like this. And so this one's a much sturdier. This one's much sturdier, so it's not going to be doing that so bad. And I won't be fighting it so much when I'm trying to work, because it's always falling over on me. This one will help. Or this one is ditched. I'll keep it for spare in case. This new stand, we could almost call it spider legs.
Why is that?
Because of the way they bend. Each little individual strong part bends individually. And I like it.
I'm glad.
Me too. Hello guys, how you doing? We love you.
Hi. Isn't it a nice day?
Well, it's always a nice day as long as we're breathing. Had to go to Beatrice today to get my 6-month checkup by my pulmonologist, my lung doctor. And he had them do a CT scan, and the emphysema still always there, but nothing else. There was no pneumonia.
Yay! What's pneumonia?
Well, it's when you get infection in your lungs and it gets all icky, hard to breathe.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Well, it's not good. So, nothing in there other than what has been and will always be.
I guess that's good.
And went over my medications and no changes there.
Is that good?
That's very good. Because that one, last year he put me on a medication, and this is not sponsored or a recommendation, I'm just saying. He put me on Dollarest. It's supposed to help the people like me who get chronic bronchitis from getting it so much, because it can come on pretty quickly, because I get a cold and it's turned into bronchitis in no time, and then if nothing's done, then it goes into my lungs and I get pneumonia. So I get all my shots. I've had the Prevnar 13, I've had the flu shot, I've had pneumonia shot, and now I'm on this medicine called Dalaresp, and what it does is it reduces the amount of mucus produced in my lungs. And I was on the 500 milligram dose, which is, I guess, the full dose for most people, but it was making me sick. So they took me down to 250, and it's been so good. I have not had bronchitis or pneumonia since. And that makes me so happy. Doesn't guarantee anything, it just means it's helping. I'm glad it's helping.
Hey, what else you got going?
Well, you saw my new stands.
Yeah, what's all about that about?
Well, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, Buster, you heard.
Yeah, it looks like it works a lot better. I'm looking at it right now. They're on your desk.
That's right.
It's kind of, you said spider legs?
Well, just the way it bends. I showed you the little bit of a trip that we took. My video card ran out, but I've been showing you a lot of road tripping and stuff. But, well, I guess what the thing I wanted to kind of point out, I did say something about those irrigation systems, but it was a very cloudy day. And so, and I picked up while I was at the hospital, I picked up a mask. So that's what I wore when we went into Walmart, because I don't go in places where there's going to be a lot of chance of germs. So I'm just cautious. So I put that mask on. Took some getting used to. I used to wear more like as a nurse when I do isolation, take care of people in isolation. But it's been a long time since I wore one of those. And the thing was figuring out how to use it with my oxygen, because it knocked my oxygen thing off of my ear, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Because I felt something on my ear. Well, it was the mask. It was the elastic on the mask. Once I got that figured out, I did fine. Well, that's good, I guess. Why do I keep saying that's good? I don't know. I guess it's all you got to say tonight. I'd like to say more. How about we do the good night song and say good night? That sounds good.
I like that idea. Yeah, I missed you guys though.
I'm glad. I missed them too. I was going to just take off a couple, 3 days, but I decided, no, I really want to get back to it. One day was enough. Okay, let's go.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, fellers.
Good night, boys and girls.
It's time to say good night. See you next time.
Yeah, that would be tomorrow. We love you.
We really do. And I hope you will take a look at what little bit of farm country I did get out there. That to me is proof that God exists. That's why I guess they call this God's country, out in this part of the woods. Bible Belt, is that what they call us? We'll see you tomorrow. Oop, dropped my old tripod. Good night. Quick announcement. If you tried to go to smashwords.com and get the Hoobie Charlie B book free with that code, I goofed. When it said percentage off, I thought like if I did the 1 point, that would be like 100%. No. I goofed. My brain went dead. It is now set at 100% off with the coupon. And it's open to the public, so your friends, you, whoever, can use that code, which is listed in I'll list it in the comments below. And I think it's still in the description. Anyway, so now it will be more than just 1 penny off. Now it will be 100% instead of 1%. Please do subscribe and come back and see me.